Yeah, what up? So this is FS Rocket. How y'all doing? This is gonna be my first video. I just want to talk about some of these trades I took this morning, and also show you that I just started a 5%er because I believe in proof of work. So before you even watch my trades and stuff like that, I started a brand new 5%ers account just so we can pass it and show you that this trading strategy does work and it's possible to make money in these markets and stuff, and also to keep myself accountable and learning and psychology and stuff like that. So I feel like if I have to prove it, I'll be more stricter on myself. So let's roll it. But here's I don't wanna, I'm gonna have to blank that account number out, or crop that account number out. But I just want to show you that the balance and the loss right here, and max. There's been no like trades taken on this thing. It's a brand new account, so I'm gonna have to clip that one part though, because I accidentally showed the trading number. So if there is a cut right there, I'm sorry. Yeah, but there's a new account. We'll talk about some of these trades this morning. So we're looking at, first, let's look at GBP USD. So first, if we go to the 4-hour here, I have me some areas marked up where there's liquidity, or limit orders, or market players, whatever you want to call them, institutional levels, support and resistance, supply demand. Really, these are just support and resistance. Supply and demand is a little bit different, but we'll get into that later. But just for now, I just want to kind of talk about those things. Just know these are my levels right here, and I'm not really going to try to teach you how to do that right now. I'm just want to show you some of my trades and my thought process on it. But I got my levels, however you want to do that. On the daily, I marked up the trend, which is overall upper. The settings I use for my MA and SMAs, we'll discuss that at a later date, but I brought 4 different courses and I just kind of implement all their trade strategies together. For example, this comes from Trend Trading Academy. This goes from the black chart comes from Swag Academy. A lot of my fib stuff comes from Trend Trading, Mamba, and Swag. HunterFX for like order blocks and liquidity and logic of the market. So I mean, I just use all 4. I'll put their links in my description so that y'all can get these courses too. Are they necessary? I mean, you can spend hours and hours in it, or you can spend that little extra money and get the course. It's up to you. We'll talk more about that in a different video though. But for now, we see this overall trend here. Price is still above the 50 EMA, so for me it's still an uptrend. We've got the outer, and then we got the long term, and then we got the outer trend line here, and it's all pointed up. And so what I was waiting on was this counter trend line here, as you can see in the 4-hour. We're finna break it on the 4-hour. So I seen that, and I was like, let me go to that 1-hour. Let me see what that looks like. So now I see that we got this consolidation right here. This little zigzag we broke to the bottom. We couldn't break this level, which is around 3,560-ish level, and then we broke through. So I wanted to wait for the retest, but the momentum was just so, it was so aggressive, and this huge very bullish engulfing here, that I wanted to try to scale down to a lower time frame and give me an entry somewhere in this area. And since it broke that 3650 level, then I got a stop loss 3622. So like worst case, I don't want it to go past like this little area right in here. That should be, yeah, right here. So I scaled down to my 5-minute, and I just entered on this candle right here. Stop loss right above here. I think I was risking about 0.5% on this account, because the 5%ers were only 4% drawdown. So it's like you gotta risk like really small, because you can't have a big drawdown, and that's what makes it kind of hard to do, honestly, is that such a big drawdown. Because if I only risk 2% of my account and they only got a 4% drawdown, that's only 2 trades losing. Like, people lose 2 trades in a row all the time, like, and you're done. So there's no, I can't risk 2% per trade. I have to risk like 0.5% to even be able to like attempt this, because the way I trade is like, hopefully like 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is my minimum. I'll take 1 to 2s, and that's partially because I'll take half profit and then move it to break even, and then scale this take profit upward. So initially I will do it 1 to 2. I try to get 1 to 3 to start off with, but if it's 1 to 2, it's fine, because I'll just either scale in or move my stop to break even, however I don't feel like doing that. at the time. Like I said, we'll discuss this at a later date, but yeah, that's basically it. This was the retest. Honestly, if I would have seen this earlier, this on the 5-minute, I would have got in probably here. But I was kind of late to the party, and luckily it gave me a re-entry right here. But there was a bounce off the trend line here, off your EMA, trend line bounce. Could have set it right here. Take profit would have been way better. That would have been a way better entry. Like, look at this, 1 to 5 compared to 1 to 3 where I got in. Unfortunate, but it's still okay. GP odd is basically almost the same story. I think they had news this morning. So, and obviously it looks like it was good news, but if you look at this, we're in a uptrend over here. We're above the 50 on the daily, still an uptrend. I'm looking for buys, not sells. So I'm going down to my 4-hour. Let's see what we got. Same kind of story here. You got a counter trend line almost here. You could argue that this isn't really a counter trend line. It's only got like 2 touches, and this is a weak kind of push up. But I mean, everybody kind of does their trend lines differently. So, to be honest, but that's just kind of my preference and how I was looking at it. We see still breaking above these MMAs. Looks like this is fitting across. So when I seen this, I went down to the 1 hour, just like on the GU. Came down here, seen the break. Now I kind of wanted to see a retest, but I was like, well, this momentum's the same thing as GU, so I was like thinking to myself, well, this may be a buy as well. So let's just scale down. Okay, now I see like consolidation right here, and I don't, cause the GA and GU sometimes they just shoot, man. So I don't want to be late on it. I don't want to say it's fear of missing out, but it kind of is at the same time. So it's just like I'm more of an aggressive trader than I am a conservative trader. So like it was okay to like take this like entry. I think I got it on this candle right here, close, and then I put my stop loss right around here. I think it was like 8.2 or something. And then this was going to be a little bit worse trade, but it's 2.83. It's still not bad. Risk reward. Like I said, I mean, I'm aiming for here because this is a like previous spot where price had trouble getting through, just same as like the GU pairs. But I just kind of want to document these 2 trades, my journey on the 5%ers, and try to like pass it and be able to prove my proof of work before I started this channel. That way, that I have some validation for people like watching me and stuff, to know that I can actually trade, be profitable, and pass a challenge if I have to. I don't want to start something without proving that I can do it first, you know. So, because I feel like there's no reason to watch me if I don't. I know there's a lot of people out there that can trade, say they can trade, whether they're fake, real. I mean, I believe majority of them are trying to be legit, unlike a lot of people, but we'll see how this channel goes, and I'll try to make a few videos about myself and let y'all know what's up. And thank you for watching FX Rocket League. Also, if you enjoy playing Rocket League, then I also do videos on that as well. But we're just kind of trading in the morning times, and then I'll post videos of Rocket League also, and I'll try to be organized with all that good stuff as well. But thank you for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time. But these are my 2 trades for the morning. I'll let y'all look at them real quick again. More on the 1 hour. That way you can see what's going on here. Alright, man. Y'all have a good one. And girls, sorry. Yo, what up? It's FX Rocket League here. Or FX Rocket. I keep saying Rocket League. Hey, man, just rolls off the tongue, but it's FX Rocket. We're going to go over some trades that happened that I had called out. Or was trying to report for this journal of progress on the 5%ers to try to like prove any work I got. So this is what kind of ended up happening. We got in around this area. It took a couple days. This is the 5-minute charts. We're going to go to 15. Where'd it go? Here it is. So it actually took longer than I wanted it to, but hey, we waited it out. When it became Friday, I pretty much took 2/3 profit, I think like somewhere around here, and then it just started consolidating toward Friday, so I just went ahead and exited out of the trade and wrapped it up as a win, because I'm not finna play with these. I'm finna take my money, so I don't like holding over the weekend. So I gave it a couple days, and that's what I got. So really, it was like a, let's see, something like 1 to 3. It was like a 1 to 2, I think, when we did it. So like I actually deleted these charts and was trying to get these back placed where I had them. So this is gonna be wrong. But anyways, you can go back to my Instagram, which I'll have a link in the description, and you'll see exactly kind of like where we placed them, or you can just rewatch the video. But I just try to get them around about where we were. It was really like a 1 to 2 or something like that. Maybe it was way down here I put my stop loss or entry. It was something like that. I thought I had these set up, but back to the right position, but I guess I didn't. But anyways, we took it around here. We got our pips, we got out. Same story with GA. We got our pips right here. This was actually this was about right 2.78 trade. Got in here. I think we ended up taking like 2/3 profit actually somewhere in this area as well, because it was consolidating, and it was consolidating almost at the 1.80 level, and I didn't want it to like come down and shoot, and so I took 2/3, and then it wound up going up a little bit more, and I just went ahead and exited out of the position. I think it may be the next day that I exited out of the position. I can't really remember, to be honest with you, but we did. And then actually the next day we actually took a short right here. I'm not even gonna lie, it's on the Instagram. I'm not gonna post it in the video because I mean, it was a short trade, and I think I got out before. I definitely sold before the weekend, made a little bit extra money. I think it ended up being like a 1-to-1 is what I came out with. I just don't like to hold over the weekend. But our take profit was going to be like somewhere down here, which right now it looks great, but yeah. Or it may even been on this candle. I can't really remember. You'll have to go check out my Instagram for this one, because I didn't record a video on it beforehand, so I'm not going to post it or anything like that. But yeah, that's kind of how those trades went. And I just want to kind of get an end cap on that, and then also I want to go ahead and show you the 5% account. And this time, I'm not showing my numbers, because as you can see up here, I was trying to like figure out how to edit on Video Premiere. I've never edited a video in my life that I can remember, and I still can't figure out how to clip it out, so I just like put my logo like there in the and you'll see. I'm sure, well, you've already seen at this point, but anyways, yeah, that's my video editing. But as you can see, no, it wasn't 20,000, and somehow I'll prove that they're the same account like without showing my numbers. I don't know, maybe I don't know how I'll prove that, but anyways, this says total deals 6 trades, but really it was only 3 trades. I just closed out a different position, so it's not going to show you that. You can see this is the short position, the odd I was telling you about that we sold, so I guess that does prove that without you having to go to my Instagram. But here's those 2 buys, and we took 2/3 on each one, and then we took 1/3, so that's why I say 4, but it was really 2 trades. Same sense with this. This is really 1 trade. And we actually had a 100% positive win rate on all 3 of those trades, which is pretty good. It's not going to happen every time. It's alright. But as you can see, our account's grown, and we're at right now $20,432. I think that was like a 2% growth in like 2 days, I think, so that's pretty good. We're still gonna keep conservative on here. We're gonna hit the max drawdown, but I'm gonna do another update video here soon. Every course that I've taken, maybe some books I recommend, stuff like that, I'll have down in the description, and I'll also have it set to where it's like you'll see the affiliate links and you'll see the non-affiliate links, because I want to be like transparent throughout this whole thing. But yeah, thank you for continuing with me on this journey, and join me next time. FX Rocket League, it's been real, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.